All right, from coast to coast, crucial primary elections. We've been talking about it all morning. RNC Chairman Michael Steele has been listening. He has his own conclusions. He joins us right now with the Republican reaction. Welcome, Michael.
Hey, good to see you, Brian.
First off, Michael, how do you feel about what's happening in California? First, a great day for Republican women. When you see with Carly Fiorina get the nomination on the Republican side for Senate and Meg Whitman for governor.
I'm extremely excited. I think both of those are box office candidates, if you will, for us. We haven't had that kind of power and punch at the top of the ticket in a long, long time. And I think the two of them, coupled with Haley, you just interviewed with Nikki Haley, and Sharon Angle in Nevada, we've got a phenomenal crusade, if you will, of excited, energized Republican women leading the party standard for us this year, and I'm excited about that.
Michael, there's a theory out there that Tom Campbell was the one the Republicans wanted, not Fiorina. On the other side, it was when there was Loudon over Angle that you really wanted in Vegas, that the Tea Party has really dictated it.
Well, it's a funny thing happens on the way to the ballot box. People actually get to vote. So what the establishment, whoever the heck that is, wants doesn't really matter when people go into the booth and they decide who they want to represent their interest this fall. And that is the backdrop, Brian, to this entire election season, is that what the establishment wants versus what the people want, what this administration wants versus what the American people want. And the American people, in poll after poll, ballot after ballot, vote after vote, is making very clear who they want. And I'm quite frankly very happy that the people chose who they chose last evening for us. Look at in Arkansas. I mean, amazing. The establishment, the Democratic establishment, had all but written her off. And guess what? It took Bill Clinton, the president of the United States, the current one. Obama couldn't deliver it. But Bill Clinton delivered last night for the Democratic nominee there. And that's fine. We'll beat her in November. But the reality of it is, what the people want matters here, and that's what you got to pay attention to.
Right, and it would be Congressman Bozeman that would do that, and he is polling stronger than Blanche.
That's right. Looks like Bozeman is going to be an awesome senator. Yep.
But what's your take on this? There was $10 million of union money that went into Bill Halter's campaign. That's union funds. Those are union fees. Those are union dues.
Wait a minute. We are shocked that unions spend people's dues, hard-earned dues money on election activity? Well, when did this happen? Oh, my God, this is the first time this happened? And for the White House to just so, syruply put it out there that, well, this is a waste of, $10 million flushed down the toilet. Well, it's $10 million you didn't mind having flushed down the toilet in 08 in other election cycles, so why all of a sudden is this a problem? So the reality of it is, the political establishment is not happy right now, and that's a good thing for the American people.
It's been 51 days, about 7 weeks, and I'm not sure what's happening in the Gulf, the disaster in the Gulf that's affecting us all, and really the world when you talk about oil prices. It has really been felt in this primary season in these 12 states. What about the policy so far and the president's actions, and how will this play out in November?
Well, I'd be honest, and this is the one thing you don't really want politicized, because you've got an entire region of our country that is, again, inundated by a natural disaster, and the American people want a response from government, which has been lacking at best. The reality of it is you need to figure out and do it like ASAP, put the cap thing. The president's right, put the cap on it. But the reality of it, the administration's steps to do that have not necessarily added up to the kind of results that people want right now. And Michael, I think there's a lot more concern about when that will happen.
Yesterday, the president revealed that he has not talked to the CEO of BP yet. And that's the same thing he didn't do. He never talked to the general leading up to the war in the surge in Afghanistan.
But this is what kills me.
What about this policy?
But wait a minute, I don't get it. You're going to tell the American people that you want to sit down and talk face to face with Ahmadinejad, but you don't want to talk face to face with the guy that has a hand in creating the mess in the Gulf right now, and to try to figure out from him what needs to get done, and to put your imprimatur on him, to impress on him what you as the President of the United States think he, as the CEO of BP, should be doing. That to me is just amazing that even the president, the president at this point has not had a conversation with him where he can directly say, get this done.
Mike, 141 days until November elections. It should be an exciting race for the Democrats and the Republicans. Your job on the Republican side should not be easy either. Thanks so much for joining us, Mike.
All right, buddy.
Meanwhile, straight